Hello everybody, it's interstellarkat here, and I'm back here today in Willow Creek in Sims 4 to do more renovations. I'm here with a sim that I already created to live in this house. So obviously I'll be renovating according to her needs, according to what she is and her personality. So maybe let's jump in and I'll show you what she's like a little bit. So she's a master maker, and obviously she's a maker. She wants to be a master maker, and she's a green fiend and creative. So she's a bit of an environment lover and all that, which is nice. And here are a few outfits I picked for her. Pretty simple. It's not like she's rich or anything, and she lives in one of the simpler neighborhoods in Willow Creek, so I didn't go over the top with anything here. So I dressed her what I thought her personality would be like. So she's gonna live in this house, and hopefully she'll be happy here in this neighborhood in Willow Creek. Also, I'm gonna try to make it more budget friendly, but I'm not gonna keep it starter friendly. I'm not gonna keep it starter friendly. I'm gonna try to make it not too expensive of a house because I just feel like she wouldn't have that much money. So I'm just gonna try and make it into her house. So I hope you have fun watching the renovation happen.
So first things first, obviously I went ahead and removed all the furniture that was in the house, and I'm gonna use some of that money to renovate the house too. So I'm removing all the walls and everything just to make a new floor plan to make it work better than this is now. So it's not gonna be a huge renovation, but I am adding on to it. I wanted to make the like a little work area for her outside. So I'm going ahead and extending the front patio of the house to make like a little outside work area for her to do maybe some woodworking or something, maybe making whatever. So I'm trying to roof this area now, and I really struggled. I really struggled to roof this. I was having super hard time, and usually I am pretty bad at roofing, but this was like on another level. I don't know why. I just couldn't figure this out. So I stayed here for a while, just trying to figure out the roofing, and obviously I'm really failing, and I don't know what I'm doing. It just looks so ugly. And I tried to make it into a glass roof and stuff in the front here, but it just doesn't work out the way I thought it would. Like, I end up having a bit with glass roof, but it just doesn't look the way it did here at the beginning. So yeah, as you can see, and I feel like a lot of people in Sims struggle with roofing, and it's a real struggle. It's just, once something doesn't work, it doesn't work. Sometimes it just works out itself and you're fine. But most of the time, when there's something that like doesn't look like an like obvious shape you can put in, it's just really hard. At least for me, personally. So this is kind of the way I think it's gonna look now. I can't remember. Oh no. Actually, I changed it afterwards. I kind of make it look like a more modern roof after this. So yeah, I'm kind of really struggling. You can see me like pausing and thinking and trying to decide. So this is actually what it's gonna end up looking, kinda. So it looks a little bit like mid-century, kinda, I guess. And I added the roofing texture that has the solar panel thing because I thought it makes sense for her. And I don't remember if I change it or I leave it like that. I'm not sure. So anyway, you can see the glass roofing bit that I was talking about. I kind of think it looks pretty good, in my opinion. So then I tried to find the siding that looks good, because I still want the house to look like it's not like modern looking house. I want it to be more like a traditional house in this neighborhood, and it's also not an expensive house, so I kind of I wanted the design to make sense, you know. So there I go. I was moving the lot backwards just to have a little bit more space here at the front to put maybe some stuff in, maybe some plants or something. And I repainted the foundation to make it look like nice and crisp. And I widened the entranceway here onto the patio. I make it 3 tiles wide, because it kind of makes sense, I think, because I did widen the patio front here. So it just looks nicer like this, I think, when centered. So then I changed the fencing around it too, like the railings. So it's actually cheaper than the one it was before. I feel like a lot of renovations I do, just changing all these like little fencings and like stuff like that on the base game Sims houses saves you a lot of money, because now like in all the expansion packs and stuff we have many more much affordable options for the fencing and some stairs, some columns, all those little things, and some windows too. I feel like the windows used to be so expensive, but then so many expansion packs we got so many much cheaper and much nicer windows. So here I am trying to work out the floor plan. I decided to go ahead with the seasons windows, because they are so cheap and they are pretty big and they look good. So I'm gonna pick the nifty knitting door, I think. I love those doors, the way it has like little flowers and stuff on the front of it. They're like my favorite doors to use, to be honest. And yeah, so this house is gonna be 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and like an office house. So and then you have like open plan kitchen and living area. And obviously, since I don't have that much money to use to do everything here, everything looks like, you know, cheaper, and it's not like so expensive, all the stuff. So here I go ahead and do the bathroom, and I think I try to do the basics, all the essentials first. I try to not spend too much money, to be honest, because as I said, I want to keep it budget friendly. It's not gonna be a starter house, but I want it to be like affordable housing. So it makes sense that she kind of, you know, maybe got this house and renovated it or something. So I did some fun yellow tiles. I thought it was pretty fun. And then I really like that little sink. I think it's from Tiny Living. It's pretty nice, I think. The wood color is pretty nice. So then I go ahead and put some curtains on, or some blinds on the window in the bathroom, because you definitely need that. So I'm gonna go ahead here and probably pick a bed. Yeah, picking a bed for the bedroom for her. And I wanted something, I don't know, a little old-fashioned maybe, but not like really old looking. So I picked one from the what was the expansion pack called? What is it? The cottage core looking one. I don't know why, it's just like it's not coming out now. I just can't remember what it's called. Anyways, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And so there I go, doing some eco living dresser, and that mirror, I can't remember which pack it's from actually, and didn't notice where I picked it from just now. So I tried to find some painting, and actually the painting I end up picking this one. I really love this. I feel like it's like so in now, because it's like this, like, I don't know, like pastel colors and almost like like a stylized flowers. I feel like that kind of style is really in now, so I really like this actually, and it's pretty cheap too, and makes sense in her room. I think looks like maybe she made it or something. So then I go ahead and try to furnish the kitchen. I've never used the snowy escape counters yet, so I try and work those in here. I thought maybe it makes sense. I don't know. I just really wanted to use them basically. So I went ahead and did that. So I'm trying to work out the best way for this to be. And like, I don't want it to be too close to the door, but then I don't want the chairs to be close to the door, and then where am I gonna put the fridge and like all those thoughts. So kind of struggling with that a little bit in my head. But then I went ahead and I think I end up with this. And I used some fun colors on the stove and the fridge, and I actually really like it. It's pretty nice blue, and I think it makes sense in her house because I think she loves some color. So then I go ahead and pick a sofa for the area, and I'm kind of, yeah, I think I'm doing it this way. I wasn't sure actually which way to do the living room because there's a door there that goes into the office. But yeah, I pick out the eco lifestyle or the eco living couch. I actually really like it, and the armchair, they're so cheap. I think the armchair is like 50 simoleons, if not cheaper. And I think that rug and the coffee table really works in here. I don't put in a TV for her because I thought maybe she wouldn't watch it, you know. Maybe that's just the kind of sim she is. So then I do a little office for her because, you know, she works from home. She makes stuff. Maybe she has a small business or something. She sells stuff or, you know, just does anything on computers. So she has a little office. So I add some crafting, like looking things that maybe could be in her office. And oh yeah, I added like a little shelving unit there that I feel like it looks like it fits in the house. So I kind of go through the sections, like through the filter, and pick out the stuff that I think that makes sense in here. So I'm just placing it as I go, like instead of focusing particularly on this room actually. So I already have like, yeah, I have a thing outside here too, because as I sometimes just try to put it out the way I'm going through the stuff here, because maybe I won't end up working it into the actual end product and design, but I try to look through the stuff and see what I would like to have in the house, and then try to work it out together. Oh yeah, I did some chimes here. I thought it would make sense. I thought it's pretty and it would sound really nice. Oh yeah, and I did the selling table here at front of the house because maybe she does like little sales to her house or something. I don't know. So I thought it makes sense and looks pretty cool, and I just wanted to do it, so I did it. And I actually go ahead and add in the laundry. Usually I don't do it in the houses, at least not yet, the ones that I have renovated up until now. But I thought I should give her a laundry system, and she's gonna just use the wash tub to wash the clothes and use a clothing line. I actually have never used the wash tub or the clothing line while playing Sims. I usually just get the washing machine and the dryer. But I thought it would be a bit fun, and I thought it would be her style. So I add a flower arranging table and the woodworking table here as well, and I do some planters there. I think it makes sense, and a few here on the grass in the yard. And I feel like she would be into planting. She would be a green thumb sim. So it just kind of makes sense in my head, you know. So I go ahead and finish decorating the stuff, just little bits and pieces that I see that I think that would fit in here and would look nice, so I just add them here. And I don't do anything too much, obviously, because I don't want to spend every single penny that she has. But honestly, I think I end up spending every single penny she has because I want to do some plants outside and stuff just to make it look nicer. So I do some paintings here. I think I add a console table here too. After I add the painting or the other way around. But I do think I do that, but I'm not sure. Sometimes picking the paintings takes so long, honestly. It's just like you want the style to match, but also the size to match. I wish you could just have like a different sizing, different options for the same styles. That would be like so cool and would make it so much easier to pick the stuff for your space here. Yeah, there I go adding the console table, and I think it looks pretty good. And a few decor pieces, and I think I add a few clutter items here, but I don't add too much, to be honest. I don't. And some of the clutter items are so expensive, to be honest. And oh, those jars were really nice. So I don't think I do that much stuff anymore here, to be honest. Like most of the stuff is just adding little bits and pieces here and there and making it look nicer and lived in. And I think it just makes sense to have a few more things in a house that's like for a person like her. I don't know. I just thought it made sense, so I did it. So as you can see, I go through more plants and stuff, and I try to add a few things outside too. It's just, honestly, I don't even know what to say. It's just me picking and choosing little things to add everywhere around the house just to make it much nicer and feel it more warm and inviting, to be honest. Because that's what the house should feel like. So I tried to find a side table, but I feel like some side tables are pretty nice, but they're like so huge. It just doesn't make sense. Most of them look like they could be like coffee tables on their own because they're so big. Just, doesn't make sense to me, but oh well. So I remember that these planters exist, the wall ones, and I added them by the door, but then I decided I would like for them to be hanging on the columns here. Thought it would be much nicer in the front of the house. So I went ahead and placed them on the columns. I wish you could just automatically place them, to be honest, but I had to put the walls there to pretend like it's going on the wall. But then I removed the walls and they still stay on the columns. I'm obviously using the move objects cheat. I usually do whenever I'm building anything, because it's just much nicer, I think, the way you can place the furniture where you want, to be honest, and having to go strictly by the squares of the space that they take, and then like it says that it can go somewhere and all that, and just it's really annoying if you build stuff without the move objects on. So there I go, using up every single penny on the last plants and everything, and I do some terrain painting. There we go, jumping into the live mode to have a little quick walkthrough tour. I actually love the way the outside came out. I love the way, oh yeah, I had a little picnic basket too. I thought it looks pretty cool. And I love this work area I added in onto the house. Like, I know I'm like complimenting myself a lot, but in comparison to what this house was, I think this is pretty cool, and she didn't even use that much money to renovate this house. So here we go. The bedroom is pretty simple, but I think it's nice. It has some color. It's warm. It's happy. The bathroom looks pretty basic, but I like the tile color, that yellow. I think it's pretty cool. And the little office for her, where she can do her crafts or whatever, like maybe pack some orders. I think it works out for her. And yeah, I really, really love this outside area, and there's a wash tub for her clothes and stuff. So yeah, I think this is a successful renovation of the Sims 4 base game house. So here we can have a look at some floor plans and then some before photos. And some after photos. I think it looks much better, to be honest. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, I guess. And yeah, I think this came out pretty good, and I'll keep renovating the houses in Sims 4. I'll keep working in Willow Creek for now, and yeah, so thank you for sticking around, and come by again, and thank you for watching. Bye!